I've got my binoculars and I'm walking towards the Avon gorge. This place is known for its wildlife. It's birds, mammals and even reptiles. I'm very excited to see what I might find. Did you hear that? Okay, check this out. So we've got a series of tracks here. I can make out 4 really clearly. These are pretty big, so whatever made these could be quite dangerous, so we've got to be careful. Let's find out what it is. What is that? I was really hoping this would happen. It's Thecodontosaurus, the Bristol dinosaur. So those footprints we saw earlier, the 3 toes, it wasn't a predator, it was this. So it looks like we've got a family group of Thecodontosauruses. We've got a male. The way we can tell it's the dad is he's got this bright, vivid blue throat patch, which is used to impress females. Clearly he's succeeded here. You can see all the animals, they've got these giant eyes on the sides of each side of their head like that, which we see a lot in herbivorous animals. It means that they've got a really wide angle of vision, so they can always be on the watch for predators. And you can see they're very much on alert here. And if we look just down there, we've got some hatchlings, and like with most reptiles, they just look like tiny versions of the parents. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer. Thecodontosaurus belonged to a group of dinosaurs called the sauropodomorphs. Now you might have heard of the sauropods before. These were the giant reptiles that existed in the Jurassic and the Cretaceous periods. The sauropodomorphs were their ancestors. So these were the humble beginnings of these giant dinosaurs. So Thecodontosaurus means socket-toothed lizard, and they're actually named after their teeth, which we can see from fossil material. Now they use these teeth to eat plants, and ironically enough, they were the same shape as a beech leaf like this. So if we were to put a flat end on the bottom there, that's the shape of a Thecodontosaurus tooth, and they would have had a whole array of these teeth in the same way that lizards have them arranged today. So these animals would have been around in a period of time called the late Triassic, which is quite early in the era that the dinosaurs lived in. Their descendants would have grown much, much bigger than this. I think we've bothered them enough, so let's leave them be. My favourite thing about this is that these animals' remains were discovered here in Clifton. They're Bristolians. The rocks in which they were discovered were also used to build local landmarks like Bristol Zoo. Now, while some of their remains were lost to the Blitz, we have enough to still find out how these animals would have lived and what they might have looked like. Scientists have used these remains to produce exhibitions and replicas so that we can see what Thecodontosaurus would have looked like. It's great to see all the surprises that Bristol still has to offer. I might go and check that out now.